I am so excited that you're all here, friends. I don't know. Possibly, Jonah, could you swing it around
I can
and
certainly
just
try.
show the living room? Look at that. Hey, this is it. This is it. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm excited to do this. And I feel led to want to share a little song called Ring Them Bells. You haven't heard this, Tom? Yeah, maybe. There's a few things that maybe y'all aren't New Yorkers, so I'm just going to tell. Anybody remember TWA, the airline TWA? Okay.
They had a World Airlines.
Trans World Airlines, and they had a little. Their ad was "Up, Up and Away" with TWA. That is, you wouldn't remember. Chase Manhattan Bank at the time in New York City had an ad that said, "You've got a friend at Chase Manhattan," so that's in there. And the third thing that you won't know is the country of Yugoslavia, which doesn't even exist anymore. No, what is it? It's like Bosnia Herzegovina or something, but it's not Yugoslavia anymore. But
The
it
Russians
was.
took it over.
It was when this song was written by Kander and Ebb, the same people that wrote Cabaret. But they wrote this special song, and I haven't done it for a while, but I'm hoping it's going to come back. Gather around, I've got a story to tell about a Manhattan lady that I know very well. She lives at 5 Riverside, her name is Shirley DeVore, and she traveled round the world to meet the guy next door. Well, there was trouble inside apartment 29E, 'cause Shirley's mother and dad were as upset as can be. They said, "We hate to complain, dear, we don't like to grouse, but you're nearly 32. You should be out of the house. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling, you gotta ring them bells." Shirley was 31, which she was loath to admit, and she'd never been loved, which didn't thrill her a bit. So she sat and she thought for hours on end. She said, "I'll go to Chase Manhattan where I got me a friend." She borrowed a thou and called TWA and told her mother and dad that she was up and away. "I'll travel the continent a month, maybe two, and haul me home a huzz if it's the last thing I do." You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling, you gotta ring them bells. So she did it. You want to hear what happened, Tom?
Yeah.
I hope. She met a Londoner first, but they did not hit it off. Every time she approached, he got a bronchial cough. She went to Madrid, she met a handsome senor, but he liked to throw the bull and he was no matador. She also bombed out in Brussels, Mallorca, and Rome, till someone said, "Try Dubrovnik, dear, before you go home, 'cause it's the kind of a place you're likely to fall, and all the best of Brooklyn travelers find the Balkans a ball." You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling, you gotta ring them bells. And so she went to Dubrovnik, and that very first day, she met a guy on the beach that took her reason away. It was love at first sight, a very beautiful scene. She said, "My name is Shirley DeVore." He said, "I'm Norm Saperstein." She said, "Are you from New York?" He said, "Can't be denied. I got a swell junior 3 at number 5 Riverside." number 5 Riverside Drive in New York City? I mean, and if that weren't enough, Shirley thought she'd gone deaf when he told her his apartment there was 29F. Yeah, she was E, he was F. They'd never met until she traveled the world to Yugoslavia yet. He'd always been there, but she'd never had known. If she hadn't tried Dubrovnik, she might still be alone. Well, there's a moral to learn from little Shirley DeVoe, who had to borrow a vow to meet the guy next door. You girls who live in apartments, don't stare at the wall. Open up the door and hurry out in the hall. Ring them bells, you gotta ring them